So there was this incident happened on Lyft ride the other day, and I had to report it to the Lyft company. And so here's what happened. Since I live far away from the bus stop and I don't have a car, so I took the bus back home, and it was 6:30 in the evening, so it was dark, but it was early and was a lot of traffic. So I'm trying to find from the bus stop. I have to take Uber or Lyft. So I'm trying to find who's the least that can charge me, because some of them they give you 5%, 10% off, or sometimes you get a discount. So, and then Lyft was cheaper, so I picked cheaper the Lyft one because it was less than Uber. So this one driver, he canceled the trip because there was a lot of traffic, the main road. And then what happens, the second one I was waiting on, so I waited. So the more you wait, I think if you wait 10-15 minutes, then you pay, I think, $3 less. Yeah, I think at least $2 or $3 than the regular price, the standard. So I chose that one. So this driver came, and I didn't think of it too much. I had a bag. He didn't want to get up and help me, or he didn't say hello. Weird, but so I always look at the map when I'm riding, and something told me this is kind of weird. I wanted to send my location to a friend. I almost sent it. I thought I have to notify him first, but I didn't. But yeah, I thought, forget it. It's still early in the evening, and if it was like late at night, I probably would wait it for a woman driver. But this was a short trip. It's only like by car 5 to 8 minutes. So I don't know what got into this guy's mind. All of a sudden, we're supposed to go straight on the main road, and then in the end, there is a right turn, and then another right turn, and then it will take me to the home, to the room that I'm renting now. So what happened? This guy, he didn't want to go on the main road. I don't know if it was traffic, but there was not much traffic after that. It was like we passed the traffic, so now it's residential area. So he wanted to go to the back road. What happened with the short turn, and it was dark, residential, because they don't have street poles there. It's like all dark, and the houses weren't even lit up, and the road was narrow, like one way or two way. I don't know. It was dark. So this guy, he shocked me. I mean, what is he like? I'm looking. Then I asked him. He didn't say. You're supposed to say to your passenger as a courtesy, "I'm gonna take this back road. It's faster, or it's less traffic. Something. You have to give me a heads up. Let me know what you're doing. You don't know, just turn right, unless you're some kind of weirdo." So he made the sharp turn after 30 seconds. I asked him, like, I don't know why I waited like 30 seconds, like, where is he going? Um, I'm looking at the map. So in the end, he said, yeah, I'm going to take the back road. It takes me to the same street. Like, like he's answering, like, you don't have to even ask me. It's kind of like, I thought, I'm in those weird situations now. Um, so so what happens is, then I waited. I waited. I mean, usually next time around, I'm not gonna wait like that. But it only takes that one time for bad thing happens. And imagine this guy was like some kind of aggressive, violent, crazy person, lunatic, Ted Bundy. I hope well, it never happens to me, but it's not. I hope it doesn't. But he scared me. It was weird, and then in the end he dropped me off, and he thought I have to tell him thank you. I didn't say thank you like he was giving me my bag. Thank you for what? For not being professional, for not letting me know in advance that you're turning right and you're gonna go the back road, that it's all dark alleys and houses that you can't see outside. And by the way, those cars nowadays that they have the lock by the driver's seat, and I wasn't sure if I could open it myself in the back. So next time around, I gotta test that, and try to do take different measures how to protect myself and tap on 911. They can figure it out. The Lyft, customer service that was trying to help me, he told me, just go on on their app, which I was. You just have to tap like call 911 or something, which I was gonna do that if it gets weird. But I did complain to them, and I told them this person I want to block him, and they blocked me, so I don't come across this weirdo again ever in my life. So they sent me this email, like, and then they gave me a $15 reward or something, or a free ride on my next ride. But you know, how is that gonna fix? I mean, you know, the incident. I mean, it was like I have to be more cautious for next time. It was like next time or from here on, I'm kind of prepared, and I always have my finger on the 911. So whatever you're doing in the front, he said they will locate the trip, and I don't know. That's what he said. But I am not also traveling local, so it shouldn't be hard to find somebody, I suppose, with all those towers and everything else. But here's the letter that this Lyft supervisor that I was talking to. He said, "I'm sincerely sorry to know about the experience you had, particularly being driven onto a dark road at night and subjected to a sudden, unannounced sharp turn. It is completely unacceptable for a driver to deviate from the GPS mandated route, especially in low visible conditions. Thank you for bringing the serious matter into our attention. As an immediate step, our system has now permanently blocked you from ever being matched with this driver again. Please know we are going to take over with the proper actions with that driver who made the violation on our end, and this type of behavior is a serious violation of our community guidelines, and we want to assure you that violations will lead to severe and immediate action, including the possibility of permanent deactivation from the Lyft platform. So there is a possibility this guy driver is gonna get fired or removed from the platform from Lyft, and because he's not supposed to deviate the route without letting me know. At least he's not supposed to be doing that at all. He said, you're supposed to follow the route that you're supposed to go on. And yeah, I hope they remove him, because this is not, a lady driver, first of all, wouldn't do that. I don't know, he was weird though. Even though he was kind of, he wasn't young, he was like middle aged, so I thought that's safer. But no, that doesn't make it safer. But one time I took Uber because the buses took so long. It was like I always travel weekdays, by the way, not on weekends, because everywhere I have to go, the businesses are open weekdays. But so it was like close to 8:30, 9 o'clock. So that one, the trip cost more, but I definitely waited for a woman driver. I didn't want to be in a man driver in the front seat 9 o'clock in residential areas, and you have to go to a almost secluded streets. I mean, kind of, because the houses are far away. Not sure. I don't trust people nowadays, or any day, being alone with some strangers, because you don't know what they are, these are contractors. I don't know, they do background check, but who knows what they did before. These are contractors. They go and anybody can sign up and work for DoorDash, or what you call it, Uber or Lyft. So yeah, that definitely, I waited for a woman driver, and I signed up for my preference. But sometimes if they're not available, they're far away or they don't have available women, so the app chooses who's the closest to your location, and they come and pick you up. But if I had declined or canceled that ride, I could wait for a woman driver. It might be a half hour or how long it takes. But yesterday, luckily, there was a woman, so I wasn't sitting there on my last nerve if I gotta get home or not. Sometimes, I was reading online, there's not a bad incident that was reported, assaults and crimes with Uber drivers. So I don't know if that's in the big cities. It can happen in the suburbs because now I'm in a suburb area. But why put yourself in a miserable situation? So yeah. Anyway, well, let me know in the section below. I could be a paranoiac, but I don't think I'm paranoiac because it did happen, and the guy is gonna be removed. He's not. First of all, if nothing was bad, he didn't follow the protocol, the procedure of his company. So that's number one bad. If no other criminal thing happened here, but I'd say in my mind, this guy maybe he had some bad intentions but he thought, oh, maybe sending the information to somebody right now. Why should I take a risk? And I don't know. I don't know. I would think like that. I'm thinking always the bad thing, what somebody is thinking. I have no idea. But let me know, how would you handle the situation? Would you take a risk? I mean, there are options there. I would next time around. I'm definitely gonna with a woman driver preference. So, well, anyway, leave me a comment in the comment section below. Let me know what you think. And this is what I have for you today. Please put a like and subscribe to my channel. And I see you in my next video. Thanks for watching.